classes. And next year we are going to discuss more than this and as well as more effectively manner. Yes, and everyone must follow through that. Whatever the doubts are there in that particular IIT books, if any topic is not covered, and because of our examination schedule and as well as the tight schedule of our regular studies, here we are going to give a number for you, and please contact my number for both the physics and chemistry. Whatever the concepts are may not understood or otherwise may you have any doubt, please give the message to my number. Yes, within what what the particularly uh, what the topics are may not understand for you, and if any formulas and as well as the problems are there in them. Right? And once we are going to revision today, whatever concept till now we are completed, and almost the physics completed. Now some topics in the chemistry may not completed, and once go through that physics component, it's here. First thing is, and not only the physics, generally for all IIT Foundation students, you have to should know extra to our book also. You have to should be concentrate on these particular components. Yes, in our regular syllabus also we have contained somewhat IIT component syllabus only, and that is also you have to be concentrate, especially yes, first concept is units. Important topics we have the relation between the units and dimensions only. Got it or not? Without this component, our whatever the topic you consider, in that every topic there is the units and dimensions are there. Okay, what is the unit and what is the dimensions? Okay, you know very well what is the unit. Unit is nothing but the comparison of known thing with the unknown thing. Comparison of known thing with the unknown thing. Got it or not? Yes. Comparison of known thing with the unknown thing. Already we discussed. This is our known thing, unknown thing. Because of that, when we compare these two things, are the small s and yes, this is comparison only. This comparison is only called what? Measurement. For the measurement, we require a numerical value and as well as one particular quantity. Yes, that all the combinations is only called as units. Okay. Yeah. Numerical value plus physical quantity. Is physical quantity. That is, and what is the physical quantity? Physical quantity is nothing but measurable quantity is only called physical quantity. Which quantity is called a physical quantity? Which is measurable? That is only called physical quantity. Got it? Arun? And next after this, there is one is also there. What is that? Here, system of measurement. There is three types of system of measurements are there. Yes, what types? Yes, yes, another one is yes, another one is okay, clear. And based on these our physical quantities, there is the physical quantities are how many types? Two types. One is the derived quantity, another one is the fundamental physical quantity. Got it or not? There is the two types of physical quantities are there. One is the fundamental physical quantity, another one is derived physical quantity. Got it or not? Fundamental physical quantity and as well as derived physical quantity. Which one is called fundamental physical quantity? Yeah, which one is called fundamental physical quantity? The fundamental physical quantity is nothing but fundamental physical quantity is nothing but which quantity is not depending on any other quantity. It is called a fundamental physical quantity. Which quantity is not depending on any other physical quantity. It is called yes, the fundamental physical quantity. In case you are take a length, mass, length, mass, or time. Okay, these are called the fundamental physical quantities. And extra to this physical quantity, some more other physical quantities also may find it because of that there is a more measuring called SI system. The system is called SI system, Standard International System. And the extra to these three fundamental quantities, four fundamental physical quantities are added. Yes, based on that, there is the system of measurements are four, and the fundamental physical quantities are seven. Okay, yes, based on this all seven fundamental physical quantities only, the remaining all derived quantities are derived. Okay, derived physical quantities are nothing but none other than the fundamental physical quantities. Okay, like velocity, acceleration, force. Okay, whatever we discussed, that all are fundamental physical quantities, derived physical quantities. Okay, got it up. Yes, for a finding of any physical quantity unit, you have to require these things. Okay, so many times we are discussed about this thing. Okay, for a finding of a unit of any physical quantity, we require three steps. First, we have to know the formula for the physical quantity we require. Got it up. And next, after this, we have one more. Yes, what is that? We have to require one more thing, and afterwards a physical quantity. Fundamental. Here we have to take. Here we have to take what? Here we have to take combination of fundamental quantity. Fundamental quantity, the combination, you have to write the formula in the terms of fundamental quantities. And the next, how to write units of fundamental quantity. And next, you have to take simplicity. Okay? Simplify. Okay, that formula based units. The four steps you have to take. Example, velocity. Velocity is taken as distance by time. Distance by time. Okay, this distance is a fundamental physical quantity, and the time is also fundamental physical quantity only. The distance is taken as length, the time is taken as t. Okay, you know very well in the MKS measurement, the distance units are meter, and time units are second. Units are MKS meter. Suppose you have to take CPS system centimeter per second. Suppose you have to take FPS system as foot per second. Like you have to consider. And for this purpose only, we have to take a dimension also. The dimension, what is the numerical powers are there for a fundamental quantity for a physical quantity? Okay, yes, suppose the same thing, velocity dimensions it has L to the power minus 1, right? It is as L by T here. Okay, clear or not? Suppose you take acceleration, and take a force. Force is equal to take a mass acceleration. And here acceleration, how is the mass is minus 2. Okay, this is called the dimensions. What is the involvement of our fundamental physical quantities are there, and what the numerical powers are there for it that will be given by the dimensions. Got it? This is a short view of units and as well as the dimensions. Got it? How to find out units and as well how to write the dimensions. First you have to should know for this purpose what is the fundamental quantities and what is the and what is the fundamental quantities? What is the units of fundamental quantities in MKS system and CBS system and other FBS system? We not use that much in our whatever our physics component, and we are used mostly MKS and SI system. Both are same only, but in SI system, what is the main difference between MKS and SI system? In MKS system, only 3 fundamental physical quantities are there. But in SI system, we have how many fundamental quantities? 7 fundamental quantities are there. Okay, got it? Or in the SI system, we have the 7 fundamental quantities. In a MKS system, we have the 3 fundamental quantities. Got it? Or this is about our component, and here we consider mainly about these 3 things. First, how to write and how to write the dimension and what is the fundamental quantities, and how to derive one fundamental quantities from the fundamental quantities. Yes, main thing you have to know the formula of that particular derived physical quantity, and when you know the formula, and automatically yes, maximum things are made covered in that formula only. Yes, the physics especially. As when you know the formula, everything you may possible to solve. Okay, either may numerical problems, or may get units, or may get dimensions, or may get generating the new formulas, and all you get there is a what from that one. You got there is a from that one. There is a whatever shortcut things also. Got it or not? And next component you have to go with the kind vectors and other scalars. All that much depth it can be not contained for you. Which one is called the vectors and which one is called the scalars, and how to add the vector, that much is only there for in the 6th class level. Next, what is the vectors and what is the scalars? Actually, particularly we are divided based on the fundamental and derived nature in the units and dimensions. But we have to require a specific definitions and specific discrimination of a particular physical quantity. For this purpose, there is we have to use the vectors and the scalars. Yes, and vectors are nothing but what which contain the direction and the magnitude, both the numerical value and as well as the direction. Both are compulsory for specifying any vector, for describing any vector. It is a called what vector. Okay, now and scalar. But what scalar is nothing but which is not required to specify the scale direction. Only the magnitude is enough. That is called what scalar. Got it or not? Vector is nothing but what we not required to specify. We required compulsory the magnitude and as well as the direction. The velocity is a vector, but speed is not a vector. It is a scalar. Okay, clear or not? We not specified any direction for a speed. Okay, already we discussed east side, west side, and what is the angle made with that. Everything we already discussed it. It is a very, very important topic. Why? Because everywhere we want to prepare one dictionary for physics. This is also we are taken compulsory. It is a vector or scalar. First we have to require definition. Then next required there is a formula. Then next we have to should specify. It is a what is the nature of this physical quantity for the purpose of vectors and as well as the scalars. It is a vector or scalar. And all the fundamental physical quantities are scalar. You know very well. Mass is a scalar, length is a scalar, and as well as we are taken a time is also scalar. We need not to specify any direction for it. Okay, got it? I hope you got it. There is a vectors and scalar concepts is also important. Furtherly, we are going to discuss in a 7th class. What is the multiplication of vector? What is the dot product? What is the cross products? And how it will utilized in our regular physics. Okay, there is a very, very important topic. It is why? Because without given a direction, without given a magnitude, yes, there is a no physical quantity. Yes, any one of them or any there is a compulsory the two things. Okay, now are required for specifying that all the things. Okay, that is why compulsory required vectors and as well as the scalar things. Next, after this, we have kinematic. Okay, whatever the topic we have studied, as a yes, whatever motion Okay, and as well as the rest, which one is called a motion and which one is called a rest, and how we designated this is the motion, this is the rest, and you know very well. Firstly, how to should know comparison of motion and as well as the rest. You have the confusion. The relativity concept is given as somewhat a confusion for you. Okay, got it up. And here there is a relativity is nothing but the motion is the relative. How we say the motion is the relative? Without the given a relation between the one body to the another body, we can't say the body is in a rest, the body is in a motion. Correct or not? What is the rest? When the body is a not changes, it's a position with respect to time with reference of another body. Okay, I am rest now, but I am not rest because of the moon. Okay, when I take a reference of the moon, I am not a rest. Why? Because Earth is under rotation. Okay, when Earth is under rotation, I am also under rotation. Like that, there is a what we can't say without a reference of the body, the rest and motion. Motion is nothing but what? When body is, changes its position with respect to other body. Okay, with the reference of other body and as well as with the time. With the time, it is a changes. It is a called a motion. With the time, it is not a changes. It's not called the motion. Like that, there is a somewhat misconceptions are made, which is the rest, which is the motion. With respect to body, with respect to another body. Already we discussed so many things at the time of the class. Okay, when we are sitting in the one car, yes, driver and as well as passengers both are in a rest with respect to one another. But with respect to the others who are behind the car, yes, and who are stand behind the car, who are stand on the road, okay, now, yes, with respect to them, there is a not, they are in a rest, they are in a motion when the car is moving. Okay, like that, there is a different types of motions are there. Circular motion is there, and as well as rotatory motion is there, translatory motion is there, and as well as the yes, oscillatory motion is there. Sorry, and like that, there is a number of types, different types of motions are there. Yes, and what is the type of motion, types of motions, and how to recognize the types of motion, different types. This is a contain sometimes two types of motions also, rotatory, revolutionary, like that. There is a number of types of motions are there. Got it, Arnold? And this is about the fundamentals we have considered. Next, we are already discussed. That is the dynamics of force and pressure. Force and which one is the and different types of forces are there? Contact forces, non-contact forces. Okay, no? Yes, types of forces they already discussed. There is a types of forces, contact and as well as the non-contact forces. Yes, and these are the main things to discuss. There is a what is the force types? Mainly two types. One is the physically contact with another body, and it in case changes the pressure, it is in case changes the shape, size, and direction of the body. Yes, it is a called contact force. In case we are not changes the yes, without a contact only we are changes the shape or size or direction. It is a called a non-contact forces. Non-contact forces are electrical forces and magnetic forces and as well as the gravitational forces. And the contact forces are nothing but muscular force, tangential force, and as well as the normal force and a frictional force. These are called contact forces, contact and as well as the non-contact forces we are considering. These two are very, 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 very important things. And as well as which one is called muscular, which one is called friction, which one is called tensile, which one is called normal. We are already discussed it, and how we are considering resultant forces between two bodies in case they are in a same direction. They are adding with one another. They are opposite in direction. They are subtract with one another for a resultant force acting on it. Okay, these all things are we already discussed. Next concept is the pressure. Pressure is nothing but force per area. Okay, based on that thing only, there is a number of applications we are already discussed in the last classes. Force per area. The pressure is directly proportional to force and it is inversely proportional to the area. That is already we are discussed. Yes. And this is about our physics lessons. We are already discussed with the students. And chemistry also, number of components are there, especially how to know about what is the substances and what is the matters and how the matters are changes, they're conformed to the another one, and what is the properties of matters are there here. Here there is a three types of matters are there. One is the liquid, another one is the gas, solid, and how the molecules are arranged in a liquid, how the molecules are arranged in a solid, how the molecules are arranged in a yes other substances. Okay, that are the things we are already discussed. And here, main thing is language of chemistry is a very important for you. Okay, there's the first 20 elements are important. The names of 20 elements. Okay, how these 20 elements are we pronounced and what the symbols are there, and what is the atomic number, what is the atomic weight, and how to write a chemical formula by using Ritz-Craft method, and what is the valency. Yes, that all the things are important. And how to balance the chemical equations, and what is the physical change, what is the chemical change. Yes, and what is the difference between a physical change and a chemical change. That all the things are very important here. Yes, I hope you understood everything. And in case if you are not understood anything, please be contact me, and I'll give the information to you. Yes, thank you, student, for the cooperating during the classes. Uh, I hope you are everyone may understood. Yes, if you are not understood because of any technical issues, yes, and please contact me personally through this number. Yes, during the class, our time, our daytime. Okay, I will compulsory give the information to you. Okay, or go to that particular component, and some more lessons are left. But these are also we are trying to complete in the whatever whenever we get the time after the examination also. Yes, I hope you are prepared well for your annual examinations, and go with the annual examination preparation. Thank you, one and all. Yes, thank you, students. Thank you, teachers, for the cooperating these classes, online classes, and make a successful these online classes. And I hope to continue the same for next academic year also. And thank you very much.